video is a parts breakdown / build overview of the TL. I'm gonna do like costs and everything, run through all the parts. I don't know, basically just like a car check. So let's get into that. Pow! Just finished washing this thing up. It was pretty disgusting, so got it all cleaned up. Kinda. I'm gonna do a quick kind of car check thing. We're gonna go through the mods and kind of the cost. Because the sun's going down and we're running low on daylight, just the interest of time, I'm just gonna throw the price on the screen instead, so I'll do the Canadian US conversion there. But yeah, so let's go through. Just a heads up, this car is getting repainted. The whole thing's getting repainted. I'm just gonna do like a Bentley black or something. I have new fenders, I have new stuff that needs to be replaced. I was gonna wait to do this video until I got it repainted, but it's gonna be a while, so I just wanted to get this video out since a few of you guys have been asking. First up, we got wheels. So Volk T37 SLs. They're in pressed double black, which I think if I'm correct is a discontinued color. I've heard that somewhere, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. But you can still get them secondhand, and a lot of places still have them brand new, so whatever. So I didn't buy them brand new. Just for reference, I paid $4 grand Canadian with tires. I think without tires, usually they're like $4,500. So I got I think a decent deal on them. It's hard to get TEs for a deal, so gotta pay to play, I guess. So on the TEs, I completely forgot to mention, I have Falken Azenis RT660s. They're kind of like a more durable R compound tire. They're pretty good. I like them. I bought them a year ago, and I don't know if you guys can see, but you guys see, I don't daily this car, but I drive it pretty hard. Still a ton of tread in there, so that's pretty good for our compounds, in my opinion. They're 225 40/18 squared, and oh, I forgot the wheel specs too. So the wheels, again, are squared setup. They're 18 by 9.5 plus 22, and then I have 5mm spacers all around. There's honestly not as much done to this thing as you'd think there is. I'm gonna throw the links to everything down below, so if I screw up the name of anything, then just click down below. So the car does have full A-spec, OEM front A-spec. This is an Artwork Bodyshop aggressive style front splitter for the Type-S A-spec bumper. I did go with the winglets, and I think it looks pretty cool. So that's pretty much it for the front end. The mesh was taken out of the OEM grill. It was painted black. It looks like crap, needs to be repainted. Headlights are just OEM Type-S headlights with some switchbacks in there. On the sides, we got OEM A-spec side skirts with Ventus Autoworks splitters, and they have a little winglet thing. Got OEM window visors as well. They're a little hazy. They should be more clear than they are. Got OEM rear A-spec with, I believe it's the OEM style or V1 style rear splitter. And then we also got Ventus Autoworks rear spats as well. As you can see it, I might as well just mention it now. So the whole exhaust, RV6 PCDs, RV6 V3 Long-tube J-pipe to an Exhilarate catback. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you can get the Exhilarate catback anymore. It's really hard to find. But it's got the rear mufflers deleted, the resonator that came with it deleted, and I replaced the resonator with Vibrant Ultra Quiet resonator. Kind of just straight off the motor, to be honest, so it's pretty loud. OEM Type-S tails, OEM Type-S trunk with the wing. It obviously has the windows tinted all around. I have no idea. The previous owner tinted the windows. I will try and put it in the description if I can. So that's kind of it for the aesthetic stuff. Again, pretty stock, pretty OEM plus, to be honest. For coilovers, just like all my other cars, I have BC coilovers. These are just the BRs, and they're pretty old, I think, and they still work perfectly fine. So shout out to BC. I literally put BC coilovers on all of my cars. If you guys want to sponsor me, I wouldn't be mad about it. Let's get to performance stuff. All right, so you can't see anything because I put all the OEM plastic back on, but obviously it's got the Gerzy Stage 1 Supercharger kit. I will get into kind of what the kit comes with. I went with the stage 1 kit. Just stage 1. We don't have E85 around here, unfortunately. I definitely would have gone with that if I could. You can see the intercooler poking through right there. It's a pretty sleeper setup, you know, like looking at this, even with the hood open, you can't really tell, but if you know, you know. I'll go over some supporting mods for the kit, and then I'll go over what the kit comes with. I have innovative 75A poly motor mounts, Hondata Flashpro. You can run this kit with a stock exhaust, but you do need PCDs, so that was kind of a supporting mod, I guess, because the Rotrex sits really close. I don't know if you can see, but there's the PCDs. There's the filter for the Rotrex, so sits really close in there. You know, obviously I had a bunch of maintenance done. This motor was regasketed just before I bought it, so not too concerned with that. In terms of tuning, I have a Hondata Flashpro. It's just kind of chilling on the floor. The tuner is actually Derek from IMW Tuned. Shout out to Derek. He's in Pennsylvania, so he's pretty far from me, but we did the E-Tune calibrations, and I gotta say, with his cloud software and everything, it was such an easy process to tune with him. Like, you know, he would just say, record this, this, and this, and I send it to him, he sends me a new tune back. Like, he was super patient while I was like breaking the car, and I had a knock issue and all that stuff, so, you know, it was quite a process, and he was super patient with me. So, but this car actually, the chassis has almost 400,000 kilometers, which is like, I think that's like 250,000 miles, so this is an old car, OEM paint, OEM everything pretty much, but the motor was swapped at one point for, I believe it was a motor out of an RL in Japan. So from my understanding, it has bigger cams and a few other things. Doesn't matter. I think the injectors were different, but those were changed anyways. It had a new Type-S trans installed in 2017 with 46,000 kilometers. So I think the motor right now probably has like more like 150 or 200K on it. And then the trans probably has maybe 100 something. I'm not sure. But I don't daily drive it and it feels fine. So not worried about it. Worst case, I blow it up. We'll just buy another motor. I am planning to build the motor at some point and make some more power, but that can come with time. So let's get into what comes with the kit. Literally, this white car is just steady watching me. This guy's hauling ass. That sounds sick.
We're all coming here to race.
Oh, really?
Are you boosted?
Yeah. All right, sorry boys, I had to move from the last spot. Got a bit busy. But yeah, so I'll just go over the parts list for the Rotrex right now. It comes with a Rotrex C3881 Supercharger unit, Rotrex J-series bracket, Supercharger drive pulley. The kit comes with an Aeromotive 340 fuel pump, 550cc Bosch injectors with a set of pigtails, just adapter pigtails, but we actually ended up hardwiring the injectors in. It comes with an intercooler and aluminum piping. It comes with a trans cooler for the autos, which is great. It comes with a Rotrex cooler kit, K&N intake, TurboSmart blow-off valve. I believe it's a TurboSmart Raceport blow-off valve. The one thing the kit doesn't come with is spark plugs. So you need 6 NGK 2668 BKR8 EIX Iridium IX spark plugs. The NGK spark plugs you see there, those are the ones you need. This bird's losing his mind. But yeah, man, aside from that, there's really not that much done to it. It's a pretty simple build if you think about it. Makes the right noises, it's fun to drive. You know, I just had a bunch of guys pull up to me and they were like freaking out about the car. It's a fun car, man. It's just different. It's different, and that's what I like. You know, I don't want to build the same thing as everybody else. You know, not that I'm trying to be the only one with a boosted TL, whatever. I want more boosted TLs around. I actually just picked up Diode Dynamics bulbs for the headlights. I haven't installed them yet though. And then on the interior, I guess that's the last thing. A lot of you guys ask about the screen. The screen is a Pioneer DMH 1500 NEX, and I really like it. Haven't had a single issue with it. It's got CarPlay. It's been great. The interior is stock, the seats are all ripped up, so I'm not going to show you those because it's awful looking. But I do have this East Detailing steering wheel cover that I sewed on myself. So it's pretty cool. For some reason it thinks this door is open again, so we're just going to have to bear with that. I still got to do to this thing. You know, there's always something. It is, like I said, it is getting repainted and some body work done soon because the body is rough. You know, this car is old. You know, it needs maintenance here and there. I'm trying to work through it. I got, you know, obviously I got the other builds going on too at the same time, so I'm trying to get everything done I can. I'm probably editing this right now and I'm adding up all this stuff and how much it costs to do the whole build. So here's the grand total. I'm glad I don't know right now because it's probably a lot. I noticed we're coming up on 2,000 subs, so that's kind of nuts. I wasn't sure if the channel would ever get to up, boys? Just cruising around in the Z. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's just kind of like a brief overview, you know, nothing too technical. I hope for the most part it answers your questions. I'll leave a mod list below as well, just in case you want like a quick summary. I'm thinking next video we'll run the TL against the AMG and see what happens there. Should be a fun one. We'll see if we can get the M3 in there too at the same time. It'd be nice. Catch you boys in the next one.